Let's start our warm-up, ladies. Swing the arms, knees up, a lot of movement. You know we want to get blood flowing to these muscles that we are going to use here today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Rhoda. Bring your knees up and twist. This is Fab and Fit over 40 and beyond, where we work on exercises that are appropriate and safe, arms forward and back here, for women over 40. Strength training so that we maintain and even increase our metabolism, maintain our bone density, low impact cardio so we protect our joints, and then today an abs, core, and balance workout. We do these quite often on the channel. Reach out here. We want to maintain a strong core. Obviously we want pretty abs, but the strong core is vital as we age. We want to be upright with good posture, toes out and in, strong bodies. Balance. We have a lot of balance work here today. Those are your stabilizer muscles in your core. Little tiny muscles, arms up and down, heels to the front here, that fire when you lose your balance to keep you from falling. We all may know, and I have a couple stories to tell myself, of people that have fallen in their senior years and never fully recovered. We want to minimize any fall that you might have in your elder years. So today I'm using light to medium weights. For me that's 5 to 8 pounds. I also have a chair that we'll use on some of the balance exercises because I don't want you to fall. We need to hang on to something or have something to grab onto. We are going to start with a great warm up for the core, a good morning. So we're going to take a dumbbell. I'm taking one of my 8s behind my head. Elbows are out. We're going to come down, slight bend in the knees, drive the hips back. Back is flat. Ready? Down and up. Now at the top, I want you to lean to one side. Warming up that waistline. Down and up. Let's lean the other direction. Just nice and slow and controlled. Think about the movement. Think about the safety cues. Slight bend in the knees here. Drive those hips back. Back is flat. As you lean, it's as if your back is up against a wall and nothing stops touching the wall right here. So you're not leaning forward at all. And rest. Good. We have a nice 20-second rest today because there's a lot of cardio element to this with multiple muscles working at the same time. So in doing the 20-second rest, we give a chance for the heart rate to recover, so we bounce it back up again, that hit effect. All right, knees together. We're going to suitcase swing. As we come up, rear leg raise. One side. Here we go. Take it back and lift. Nice and slow. Control this. There's a tendency to want to go quickly with this one. I want you to hold the abs tight. Squeeze the glute, the lower part of the core. Leads right into that lower back. Core is front and back. And when we think about our abs and wanting to work them, we want to work all the muscles in the torso here. By working one side of the body here, you're feeling, hopefully, your oblique area, that's your waistline. Jump in and really support this move. By isolating the one side of the body, we get head to toe, coordination of the muscles, and all of that coming together right in that core area. On to the other side. Take a deep breath. Let that heart rate come down. You feel how that came up a little bit? And we're going to swing. Here we go. Leg raise. Some of you know excuse me, been struggling, hate to cough into the microphone, with a lung infection. I'm on round 3, but I'm feeling better. But I've got a feeling my heart rate's going to be a little higher than normal today. I took my grandson for a walk yesterday, which was awesome to be able to do that, feel well enough finally. And my heart rate got up there, much higher than normal. He lives on some place called Mountain Road, and it's up and down, both ways, hills, but usually pretty manageable. Yesterday was a little tough. All right, we're gonna stick with our one weight. Going wide here, excuse me, holding the dumbbell on either end, abs stay tight. Now like that, good morning, driving the hips back, a little bend in the knees. We're gonna come up though, this time with an angle, and we'll alternate the angle. Here we go. Take it down to your right first, other side, Hips back, hips forward. Squeeze the glutes at the top here. Engages all the muscles there in the lower back when you activate those glutes. Bonus, right? We want the pretty glute area. And good, rest. We got an extra one on that side, that's okay. All right, we're gonna put the weight down for this next one. Balance work, targeting into those obliques. Working the glute as well, and curtsy back. Watch the modification, you're just not gonna go as deep. Curtsy back, you're gonna come up with a crunch. Crunching that waistline, ready? Right leg. And crunch. And hold the ab tight, that's gonna help with the balance at the top here. If you're just starting out, you need to come up and then do your crunch. You'll do a curtsy while we do the full move. Put your foot down and do your oblique crunch on our second time through that curtsy crunch. I hope that made sense. So we're doing curtsy crunch, you're doing curtsy stand crunch, okay? Just going at halftime, basically. Still getting the work. Working on that balance. Wherever you're at, if you're putting that foot down and then doing the balance piece, that's okay. At the beginning, you're probably going to be doing that, and that can help you realize how important this balance work is, because you're going to progress and your balance is going to improve greatly. And you'll realize, how important that is. Here we go. And also how relatively easy it is with consistency, right? You don't have to be an hour and a half a day figuring out your workout. Where am I going to do it? How am I going to get there? All of that. Give me half an hour a day. We will get you there, I promise. All right, consistency, not quantity of time. Consistency, even if you do 15 minutes of the workout, right? That's 15 minutes you wouldn't have done had you had to plan a long, extensive journey, to get your workout done. And rest, excellent. Excuse me. I really apologize, but I did want to get this workout recorded for us. All right. Deadlift with the twist in the deadlift. I'm going to use my thighs. Coming down in that good morning type deadlift position, we're going to twist to one side and then the other. We'll go right arm first. So down, twist right, weight comes down, twist left, stand it up. Think about the core here. Pull that belly button to your spine, driving the hips back, slight bend in those knees, don't lock the knees, just stops blood flow, we don't want to do that. Key here is a nice flat back, belly button to the spine, hips driven back. Follow the weight with your eyes. It's going to get you a little deeper into that twist. We're actually working the back, lower back here, kind of wrapping around those obliques, the waistline. Good job. Okay, back to a balance move. Actually a little easier, excuse me. We're going to step out, come up with a bicycle crunch. So it's a side lunge, up with a crunch. Okay, let's go this way first. Ready? Here we go. Take it over, up and crunch. And crunch. If you are new here, I'm super glad you're here. We really try to do workouts that avoid jumping. We don't jump on the channel. And I always have modifications for knee work. And I try to have all standing workouts quite frequently. But if we do have floor work, I will give modifications that you could do either standing or in a chair. Because I know, especially if you're just beginning, or if you have knee pain, it's extremely difficult to get down and up off the floor. So I want to give you options so that all of us can get a great workout. And whatever you're doing, whatever option you're choosing, you're here, right? So pat yourself on the back. That's a win. Often people will say to me, that was a very good workout that I did. Did you finish it? Did you try? Then it was good, I promise. Let's go to the other side. Our bodies were made to move. If you're having a day, maybe like me, you're recovering from an illness and maybe you don't feel like I did as well as I could have, well, yeah, I'm not going to do as well today as I could, 100% healthy. But I'm healthy enough to move my body. There is a fine line there, right? Don't exercise when you're really, really sick. Your body needs all its energy, all its efforts to heal. If you're adding stress with workouts, with exercise, you're going to limit your body's ability to heal itself, all right? So there is that fine line. I'm past it, I'm okay. Not perfect, all right, but that's all right. This feels pretty good, actually. Actually feels really good. All right, going to my fivers, 5 pounds here. We're gonna go to a swing through with 2 weights. They're gonna come up in a V, side leg raise. We're gonna go 1 leg only. So here we go. Go down, up with a V, and down, V. Balance. Told you I have some stories. Most of you, if you've been here, know that my mom fell and shattered her leg and never really went home. For 5 years, in and out of rehab, never went home for any length of time. And most recently, my dad has fallen. His recovery seems to be going better than hers did, thank goodness, because she passed away, I believe, as a result of that fall. She would be 85 today had she not fallen at 76 or 7 and died at 82. So my dad, I hope, is going to make a recovery to the point where he can, live a good life. Continue to live a good life. Are you ready? Here we go, swing it through. And up. The caveat there to the whole story is my mom and dad never did any kind of organized exercise, any strength training. Like on this channel, I give you a balance of, like the work we're doing today, cardio for the heart, and strength training, keeping those muscles strong. You lose muscle mass every single year if you don't work them. And I believe that that's what happened to both my parents. They got into their mid-70s, they had nothing left to work with. So when they fell, they got seriously, seriously hurt. And I don't want that for you. All right, this is a fun one. Keeping the lightweight. We're gonna raise the weight, head of the weight up first, because if you raise the weights like this, they're a little less heavy. Knee up, out, forward, down, one side. Let's go to your right side first, ready? Up, out, front. Stay on that side. Abs tight here, pulled in the tummy. Now, it's tricky. Hold them tight, suck them in, keep breathing, okay? You might catch yourself holding your breath. I do. And I have to remind myself, take a deep breath, like I just did. Whoops. Okay. Put the toe down always if you need it for balance, okay? Probably should have mentioned that earlier, but if you feel yourself wobbling, it's okay. That's how we train. That's how we get better. We want that wobbliness to train our muscles to catch us. But if you feel like you're going over, oh my goodness, put that foot down, okay? You can even do this move without weights. So if you feel like your arms are tired, go ahead and put the weights down, and let's go to the other side. Here we go. Up, out. We get a nice 40-second rest. Sorry, 40. Oops, lost that one there. It's my harder side, can you tell? You'll have one side that's going to be more challenging, probably. So we tend to have a dominant side. I'm very dominant on my left side. So when my left leg is moving, I'm pretty good at holding myself with my left side, even though I'm throwing my balance off. My right side here, which is your left side looking at me, a little more tough. Anyway, 40-second rest, right around the corner in 3, 2, 1. Yay, okay. Take a break, catch your breath, let that heart rate come down, and we are on to round 2. We will be using the chair in round 2, so not right away, but have it nearby so you can grab it and take a deep breath. I'm talking to myself right now. And let's start with our light weight. We're going to hold the light weight. We're going to crunch, press. Both times, pull the tummy in. You get to round your back here, all right? Pull that belly button in. Let's go your right leg first. Ready? Here we go. Crunch, kick and press. Other side. Crunch, press. Working that lower ab. You've got to work it though. You've got to focus on pulling it in tight. Pull it in, suck it in, right there. Pull, and pull. Working that lower ab, lower inner oblique, getting that pretty waistline. And what area of the abs do we grab and say, what do I do about this? Well, this is one way to work on those muscles. The other way is to remove the fat and in many cases, just inflammation. We have a lot less fat potentially than we think. We have inflammation. Inflammation is caused by poor food choices. Put the weight down. We're going to do basically a low to high chop. Down and up. Come up to just above the shoulder here. Feel the crisscross move here. Down and up. When you eat processed foods, white flours, white pastas, white rices, sugar, the body, in order to process that through your system, because think about it, white bread in your mouth dissolves into like a paste, right? It literally just dissolves in your mouth. No fiber to it, nothing to drag it through your digestive tract. So your body has to hang on to fluid to add to that digestive process so that gunk, that gooey white bread will move through your system and not just get stuck there. So what happens is, consistently eating that kind of food, your body is going to consistently hang on to fluid because it's anticipating needing it to help with your digestion. Where does it put it in women over 40 especially? Right around our tummies, okay? So how do we correct that? It's not what you might think, which is don't eat carbs, okay? That's not the answer. You want to eat good carbs. Carbs are energy. Carbs are fiber. Oatmeal, whole oats, whole grain wheats, whole grain rices, whole grain pastas. That fiber is what's going to help the digestive process, and then your body doesn't need to hang on to that water. Now, you don't want to overeat carbs, but you need them. You need them or you're going to feel very sluggish, but you need good carbs, okay? One thing I do say, maybe limit your carbs after 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, all right? Get your carbs in the first half of your day. Check out where we're at here. I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells. We're going to bring a knee up, all right? We're going to come down in a deadlift and up, just like that, toe down as you come back up, all right? Here we go. Take it down, nice balance. Come on up, toe down. If you want to modify, keep the toe back, but on the floor. You're still practicing that balance, but if you can get that leg up, give it a shot. Remember, put that foot down as needed, okay? Catch yourself, don't fall here. My back is flat. My standing knee is slightly bent. I'm holding my core and my tummy nice and strong, nice and tight. That's my balance there. Put my foot down. Come right back to it. And shake that out. We're going to go to the other side. Take a deep breath. Whew. Okay. For me, I will tell you, my biggest hurdle with inflammation weight gain is sugar. I love ice cream. I mean, I love it. I could live on it. I also love fruit, which I'm sure, this is going to be my hard side, guys. So I'm going to be doing some toe down to keep my balance. I'm going to move a little bit, I'm hitting my chair. I love ice cream. And because I eat a relatively good diet, high in fiber, if I go and have ice cream, I can gain 4 to 5 pounds. I'm not kidding you. Overnight. Just in water retention. Obviously, I didn't eat enough. Well, maybe. But I didn't eat 3,500 calories times 4 or 5, which is what you would need to eat in order to gain that much fat, right? It's not fat. It's just inflammation. But it's a good sign of how much inflammation we have on our bodies that we're not even aware of. All right, we have a discus, like you're in the Olympics. Swing it back, bring it up. Once it's up, we're going to crunch with the knee. I love this one. Twist. Stop the weight here, crunch, pull the tummy tight. So, 3-day challenge. I always have this challenge on my ab core and balance workouts. 3-day challenge. Cut out the garbage. Cut out the processed foods. Double your water intake, because you got to tell your body there's plenty of water coming in. You can get rid of the water that's holding inflammation around my body, around my middle. Lots of water. High fiber. Good diet. Real food. 3 days. Tell me how you feel. I bet you will notice on the third night you might sleep better. You're going to have more energy because your body's working. It's a machine. It's going to work better when you're giving it good fuel. And digestion's going to improve. Lots of wonderful things can happen. You're still going to be having some cravings. It takes about 3 days to get past cravings. Here we go. So understand that. Commit to it. Commit to the 3 days, because there will be cravings when you quit giving your body that processed foods. It's used to it. It's expecting it. It's going to remind you, hey, wait a minute, we're used to white flour here. Tell it, nope, high fiber foods coming in now. Remind it that it's okay to let go of the fluid by giving yourself lots and lots of water. And after 3 days, you're going to feel pretty good. Your scale's probably going to move a little bit too. Not because you're dieting, because you're changing the quality of your food. That's a big difference. All right. Let's go ahead and grab a chair. We're going into a side plank right here. Load it up. One arm. Ready? Arm up. Now, modification. Come in a little bit. Try and engage this area. I can still feel that engage. It's tight. The muscles are working. If you can bring it out a little further, get a nice straight body. Arm up, throws your balance off a little bit. Bring a leg up more advanced. Here's your challenge. All right, try and stay up there. Pull the tummy tight. By pulling this in and holding it tight, you are really maintaining your balance much more than if you just kind of relax through this and you're like kind of wobbly, right? Hold it nice and tight. Breathe. Holding an isometric pose here. We don't move, but we're working our muscles right down here. It's called isometric work. And when you do isometric work, naturally, we try to hold our breath. We tend to hold our breath. So plank work, which we have the next few exercises here. Plank work, try not to hold the breath. Really check that. It's kind of a form check, really. I mean, we check form for a lot of different things. Is my back straight, that kind of thing. But check, breathe, check that you're breathing. It's part of the form here. Remember, you can come up a little bit here. Just really focus on pulling this tight. Make this hard. Make it engage. That's your oblique. That's your waistline. It's a great way to work it. Breathe. Leg up if you'd like. Kind of middle of the road here today. I think I'm going to give myself a little break. Doing it though. Feels good. Feels really good. I'm glad you're here with me. I love you guys, you know. I love your comments. I get to know you through your comments. A pretty special group here. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Nice job there. All right, I'm going to take my plank. I don't know why I'm moving my chair, I guess. Just I like to face this way. Switch it up. You're going to hold your chair, okay? And bring your legs back as far as you can and still hold this position for 40 seconds, okay? Pull the tummy tight here. You've got an elevated plank. Keep breathing. Do the side ones first because they're tough. We'll get those out of the way. For the new mic system, I've got a camera on, well, I got the camera, I've got a lens on the way. You're going to see the quality improve. I'm working with a marketing guru who is really going to help us have some real quality video and audio very, very soon here on the channel, as well as editing. He's going to be doing some editing for me, so you'll have to comment and let me know what you think when you see that happen. You will know when that happens. Right now it's just the mic that we're working with. All right, we're going to use the chair just to have for balance, okay? Outside legs coming up, arms going to come forward, and we're going to hold this elevated plank here. Straighten the leg only to the point where you've got a slight bend. Arms as if they were over your head. Try and bring it down. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I want to thank everybody who, grabbed the chair if you need it. Right there, lost my balance. My brain was working, my body lost its balance. Thank everybody who watches these videos, shares these videos, invites their friends to watch these videos. The super thanks are fantastic. The buy me a coffee. I just appreciate each and every one of you. You're all wonderful. All right, let's go to the other side. We are building a fun community virtually here. Always loved group training. Group exercise, my thing. Loved it. And to do it now on this scale, in this new tech world, is fun. Here we go. Hold this plank. Breathe. Pull the tummy tight. Little bend in that knee. Your legs don't wobble. Mine is going back and forth here, back and forth. I am catching that with my balance. We're working abs, we're working core, back, glutes. That standing leg is getting a workout here. And the stabilizer muscles, those muscles that keep us from falling, they are practicing big time right now. Really practicing, and that's what makes us better at anything, right? Your balance is going to get better with practice. Your cooking is going to get better with practice. When we learn to drive, in the beginning we're not very good, right? Our parents are horrified and petrified as we are learning to drive. All right, we are on our last exercise, and it's a fun one. I'm going to move. I'm going to grab my 5 for this. Weighted skater. All right, we'll go to your right. Here we go. To your left, sorry. Skate it out, twist. Bringing the heart rate up a little bit more. Get that blood flowing. Great job, ladies. That is not an easy workout. Different, right? Different than lifting heavy dumbbells or other forms that we do here. Hardcore cardio where we're getting that heart rate up super high. We don't never go too high, hopefully. In cardio, I explained how to avoid that. But abs core balance is tough. 30 minutes on your core is a lot. That's how we get results in short time. By really focusing in, we don't take long rests. And when we hear those 3 beeps here, we're very happy. That means we made it to the end. I made it. You made it. We all made it. All right, up and over. Reach, stretch. Feel the stretch. Feel it come all the way from the hip up through the arm. Push that thumb back. Lean as far as you can. Breathe. You can probably hear me breathing. I'm huffing and puffing through this workout for sure. Up and over. Did you like the workout? Let me know. Do you like the all-standing formats? Whew. What was your favorite exercises? What was your least favorite? I love hearing least favorite exercises because I have least favorite exercises too. So I love hearing what yours are. All right, hands on your knees. Let's round your back. Now I'm rounding my shoulders forward, so I'm rounding across the upper back. I'm rounding from my tailbone up to the top of my head, just opening up those vertebrae. By doing that, we're allowing blood to flow through all of these muscles. Take a deep breath. Reverse this. You're going to lift your head out of your neck out of your shoulders, arching your back, lifting your tailbone, and relax your abs. What we're doing here is, again, we're spreading those muscles out in the abs so that blood, there's lots of oxygen in it right now, can flow through. That oxygen is going to help heal these muscles. One more time, round. Really round here. You can probably go a little bit deeper than you just did the first time. And we're going to roll it on up. Let's roll our shoulders. Arms do work when we are holding those dumbbells, right? Other direction. And then some of that lower body work. Let's just step to one side. You don't need to bend too much here. Just stretching that inner thigh. Whew, let's go the other direction. When I am sick, I really miss exercise. When you get to the point where you miss exercise, you know you made it. It takes a while. Grab your chair. And take one foot over the other. And I'm going to bring it up, sit back in your chair, relax. Just kind of push here. You've heard it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. That is just scientifically not true. It takes 60 to 90 days for your brain to recognize the habit, okay? So if you add exercise and you haven't exercised in a long time or ever, let's switch to the other side, and you add exercise, your brain says, wait a minute, we're doing just fine. Whatever you're doing right now doesn't feel normal. So your brain is actually fighting the good thing that you're trying to add to your life. And so if you can recognize that's what's happening, just because your brain is going to go with what it knows. What's worked so far is probably not going to work as you age, right? But right now it's working and your brain knows that. Go ahead and put your feet down. Let's twist to one side. We'll go over the shoulder. It takes between 60 and 90 days of consistency, and we can do that on this channel. 3 to 5 workouts a week, okay? That's consistency. 30 minutes each time, other side. After 60 to 90 days, if you stop exercising, what does your brain say? Wait a minute, we're missing something. This isn't right. What we were doing with the exercise was working. See how that works? So keep going. I'm proud of you. Consistency is the key. It's not the quantity of time. It's being consistent with deciding to exercise, even if it's 10 or 15 minutes, okay? Do half a workout if you're crushed for time. I believe in you. I know you can be successful. Have a wonderful day or evening, and I will see you next time.